Okay, so I saw that Jade asked everyone to work on their websites and make sure that the links are up to date. As far as links are concerned, if you have a website made and you would like me to get it onto the website, just email me the link of the website, and I'll show you where to get that link in a minute, actually. If you don't have a website and you have to create one, you can do that by going to your waffle from a new tab and going to sites. You can also type sites.google.com. Again, if you have a website, let me see. Here's my website. When I click on it, I can edit it. I can move things around. Um, but if you go down here to publish, that little down arrow next to it, you can go to view published site. And that is the link right there that I would like you to send to me. And the link that we want is this one right up here. You just copy that, email me that link, and we're in good shape. If you email me this link, which usually ends in edit, I can't post it. I can't do anything with that, actually. If you want to add me as a collaborator on your website, so if something goes wrong or you just need something to be posted quickly, you can hit this little person plus sign here, share it with others, and then you can add me as a collaborator to your website. Once you've done that, then I can go in, I can get the edit link or the posting link as well if that's easier for you. So you have those options there. But let's say you need to create a brand new website. So I have a lot of sites I manage or that I'm on here, but for a brand new website, you just click on this blank site. Or you can, go with like one of the prefabricated templates here. This is a class website. There's a portfolio. So if you want to start with a nice blank canvas, you go to blank. If you want to start with something a bit simpler, you go to class. I always like a blank website myself. And then right away, you see your page title here, and I'm going to call this Mr. Bonora's Homepage. And then my site name is Home Away from Home. And then once I click up there, that's there as well. Now, I can insert an image, right? So I can double click anywhere and I can grab an image. And I have a lot of images here. I can do a Google image search. I can go to my photos. I wonder when that's from. That looks like a long time ago. Or I can insert anything from Google Drive. So let's just real quick insert this from Google Drive. We'll pretend that's a picture of me, right? And then once it's in there, I can distort or change the image however I want. All right? That's nice and easy. All right. I can also double click, put in a text box. Right. So, then if I go over to pages, I can click add page, new page. And the new page name will be specials schedule. Then again, double click, text box, and that can be your special schedule. You can also do a new page. Birthdays. Birthday parties, let's do. What else? What's another one? Awesome educational sites. All about me. Right? And then as you can see up at the top, these tabs are coming up. So you can navigate by clicking home, special schedule, birthday parties, awesome educational sites, and all about me. Or you can click them on the pages tab over here, and that moves around as well. Let's say you don't like this as the background. So let me go home. I am home. Okay. And we're going to change that image, and we're going to just select an image. And I'm going to do this keyboard. Now, if you don't like the ones they have here, you can go to upload, and you can upload your own image and try and make that into a header as well. That actually is really, really nice. If you have a Pixton classroom, You can put like your class picture there or whatever makes you happy. You can go to themes, right? And you can change the theme. Or you can create a custom theme, which is very nice. And those are the key tabs. Let's say you want to put a YouTube video on your page, right? You don't double click, I'm sorry. You're going to go over here and you'll click YouTube and you'll search. If I just search Bonora, now that's on my website. Yes, I am riding a sheep. I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm sure it was important at the time. Now, if you notice, I put that underneath this text box, and now these two things are connected. So wherever I drag this, that's going to go, which is good if you're trying to do a lot of moving things around, but it's a pain if you just want to move the YouTube video. So if you double click on the YouTube video, now that's no longer connected, and I can move that as I want. If you want to keep things from getting stuck together, you can add dividers. I put 2 dividers there. Now if I put that in the middle, nothing's going to stick to that video. I can put that there, and you see the picture automatically reformatted to be the size of that text box, which is kind of huge. So again, if you don't want that, you got to double click on it, and then you can grab one of the corners and kind of change it. But I'm okay with that right now because this is just a demo website. You can also introduce buttons. And if I type Runnymede homepage here, and then I type www.runnymedeschools.org, this is a button to the Runnymede homepage. If someone clicks it, they'll go directly to the Runnymede homepage. And you can do that in your links section. Right? So awesome educational sites. You can have a button for Freckle. You can have a button for Extra Math. You can have a button for the STAR test. Whatever you want, you can have a button for on your website. Super useful, a lot of fun. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, you can put an image carousel in, and then it'll just rotate through pictures. You can put your calendar. You can put your Google Classroom calendar on your website. What's nice about that is it will constantly update. Like if you have assignments due in Google Classroom and you put your Google Classroom calendar up, your parents will be able to see that there are assignments that are due just by going to your website. And that's a nice way to keep your content on your website evergreen without having to constantly update it all the time. You can also put Google Slides, right? So if you have your classroom, click on Slides. Now I have a lot of different slides presentations. Here's one I made for Mrs. Carson earlier. Right? And if this was my digital classroom, which it's not, but if it was, that would be a nice thing to have, on my website. You can insert docs and sheets. The one thing is if you are going to put it on your website, so hang on. If you're going to put these things on your website, you need to make sure that when you click share, they are viewable to anyone with the link, because parents are not going to be logged into a Runnymede account when they are going to your website. So remember, share and make sure it says anyone on the internet with this link can view. You can change that by clicking whatever's in blue down here. Then when you are done with building your website, you're going to go to Publish. And the web address here is sites.google.com/runnymedeschools.org/home-away-from-home. You get the idea. Publish. There we go. It's not perfect, but it's all mine. All right, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.